Of all the stories told over the last 50 years about boxing in Denver, there are few with more tradition, few as inspirational, and few that evoke as much pride. This story merges so perfectly the spirits of athletes and their neighborhoods into one. So this was Guadalupe, and this is North Denver, and they are fighters. The first lineage of the Tigers was through the original Our Lady of Guadalupe Tigers boxing team, where two men, Victor Abad and Cy Garcia, began the long-standing, purebred style of the Tiger. Less than a decade after Victor completed his duties in the Marine Corps, the early 1973 Our Lady of Guadalupe Church Bulletin piqued the interest of Victor with mention of the boxing team. At 8 years old, Victor's oldest son, Vic Abad Jr., known as Little Vic, began as the first of many Southpaw Tiger champions. After Little Vic's first year, the original Guadalupe coaches did not recommit, so Victor took over the team, volunteering his time and his energy along with his good friend and neighbor, Cy Garcia. Cy and Victor brought even more young athletes to the sport during these next years, including Cy's oldest son, Larry Garcia, who was another Southpaw Tiger champ. Competitions were almost weekly, and the Guadalupe Tigers gained a reputation with the Denver Junior Boxing League. Mainly church boxing teams engaged the community with smokers for the league, while athletes as young as 6 years old competed in exhibition bouts for the crowds. Young exhibition bout fighters, including both coaches' sons, Jesse Abad and Cy Garcia Jr., grew, learned, and adapted as the Guadalupe Tigers team. During the transition, and before 1980, the Guadalupe Tigers were on their own, and this spawned the North Denver Tigers. After a year training at St. Anthony's Church, thanks to Frank Ortega, and the beginning of the next year at Remington Elementary, thanks to George Martinez, the North Denver Tigers continued to develop and grow. Stay tuned for the next chapter.